Guys, any problem? I said only 445 only, right? So add 450. After this part, again, I will give you break, good break. No one is speaking, anyone is there, not there. Oh, no, no, no. Harish, Sharishma, Tarun came. What is the use of people coming? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Then no one is speaking. Why? Okay. So there is a certain issues. At the time of booting, we face certain issues. So we understand boot processing. Okay. At least I think you understand boot processing. So at the booting time, so when you power on the system and different stages, different kind of issues will occur. Exactly say you got an issue, so you should understand what stage we got this issue. So what kind of troubleshooting you can able to do it. Okay. So this there is a troubleshooting sequence like top to bottom, bottom to top. So based on the situation, start from that place. Okay. So in troubleshooting methods, one is bottom to top method is there. Means, for example, if it is a networking, you start from the physical connectivity. Physical connectivity, IP address, firewall checking, application running or not, protocol correct or not, right? That services related. So we'll check from the bottom to top. Another one is top to bottom. You'll check from the application layer to physical layer. In a hardware or any general troubleshooting, okay, basic connectivity, power is on or not, power connection is there or not. Okay, from there we'll start one by one. That is bottom, we'll start. Operating system is there or not, hard disk is connected or not, okay, application working or not, like this for everything, we'll do from bottom to top. Another one is top to bottom. Another one is based on what kind of issue it is occur, where it is there. So we'll start from there. For certain things, compulsory you have to go all the checkpoints. For certain things, you have to start from based on the issue. We'll see that understanding those kind of issues. Issue number one is system not powering on. So most commonly asked one of the interview question is in technical troubleshooting question is your system is not turning on, not turn on, not power on, not turning on, or not powering on. System not on, laptop not working, not turn on, not on, anything guys. People will confuse in this pattern. System, computer, laptop, desktop, PC, all are same. Okay, all are same. Okay, the basic terminology is always same. Tell me about your laptop. Tell me about your computer. Both are same. Okay, so people are very. I am seeing these people from so very strict wording we have to use it. Otherwise, this they say no, no guys. You have to be flexible in certain words also. Okay. Okay, so if you see this diagram, this is a desktop related diagram, desktop or server. See, there is a case, system case, Inside there is a motherboard and processor and hard disk, CD-RAM, SMPS, and main power supply, keyboard, mouse, monitor connected. And monitor is also separately connected to the power supply. Okay, this is a base diagram. Actually, I draw and show to the people, but now I'm losing my interest. Only 6 members. What is the use of teaching? That's also waste. Okay, just for people, anybody listen, then it is okay. Fine. I'm doing always 1 day battings. Okay, self battings. Next, yeah, see this one. You have to check the main power supply connection. The first point is if system is not turning on. If it is a desktop, okay. If it is a desktop, check the main power supply, main point power supply. Second is check the cable, main point to your system. A power card is there. So power card, check the power card. Okay. This is a power card. Check the power card. Maybe loose connection, maybe not working. So disconnect it and reconnect the power card. Okay, check the power card. Maybe lose connection possible. Maybe power card may not working, so better to try different power card. Okay, you press the power button, but system not turning on. So first important is power supply. Check the main power supply. Check the power card. Disconnect it, reconnect it, or change the power card. Next, open the cabinet. So see SMPS to motherboard power connection. SMPS to motherboard power supply connection. 24 pin ATX power connector. Motherboard. Okay. This is a 24 pin ATX power supply connector like this. Or you can see like this. Okay. Check the connector. Connector is properly connected or not. Any loose connection is there. Remove the connection and reconnect it properly. Second. Okay. Next one. Motherboard to front panel connector. Motherboard to front panel power connector. Motherboard front panel connection. So on motherboard, so this is the front panel connection. So these pins, one is for a power switch, reset switch, power LED, hard disk LED. Okay. So you can see power LED is there, power switch, no connection, and reset switch, hard disk, drive, LED. Okay, these are the main 4 connections. If not configured properly or loosely connected, or maybe it is came out from that connection. So you are powering your power button you are pressing, but it is not actually taking that one. Check it is properly configured or not. But it is very difficult to view. So you have to use a touch light and um, um, you have to move a little bit cables side. We can understand it is properly connected on. It is very corner on the motherboard. It is generally there. Okay. Check the connection. Okay. If you know, then you can remove it and reconstruct it. Remove the connection and reinsert the connection. Check the main power button. So what you will do? Connect the main power supply. Use some jumper, small jumper wire or a jumper type means jumper means connecting 2 things. A jumper wire, small wire. Give small pulse connection between the 2 points in a power switch. If you give that one, your system is on, means power button is faulty. Okay, check the power button. These are the main things you have to check it. If anything is not working, either you have to replace it or you have to change that kind of stuff. Next, SMPS checking. So you have to remove your SMPS connection. Okay, remove SMPS to motherboard connection. Just remove it. Disconnect SMPS, all SMPS connections. to all the devices from motherboard, hard disk, and CD-RAM, and another CPU 4-pin or 8-pin connector. Remove the connections. Okay, and test the SMPS. Already I told how to test it. Test SMPS. Simple test, home-based test is in this 24-pin connector. So there is a green wire pin and black wire pin, black wire connected pin, green wire connected pin, and put a small wire, a jumper wire, and give power connection to your SMPS and turn on. SMPS backside fan running, SMPS is working. But also check this SMPS also giving correct power supply to their uh, points or not. Depends upon the color code. Check the color code. Generally, the black, sorry, is a ground, black is a ground, so no zero voltage. So yellow means 12 volts, red means 5 volts. You can easily remember. Yellow means 12 volts, red means 5 volts. Orange means 3.3 volts. These are main three voltages. Okay, and one more is that minus 12 volts. Another one is minus 5 volts also there. Okay. But it at least yellow, red, orange. These three things you can able to check easily. No negative voltages. It's a plus. And also check with other things. This is companies like organizations don't do that much verification to make it more perfect. They use simple these boxes. They connect SMPS together. SMPS is working good. Maybe there is a somewhere issue. We don't know right now. SMPS not working. So you tried SMPS test. SMPS is not turning on. You connect the green pin and black pin, but now SMPS running. So you find SMPS is not working. What to do? Replace the SMPS. Replace the SMPS. Simple. Okay. You should not, even SMPS, some small component failure, but still you should not repair the SMPS. That's a standard rule. Do not repair SMPS. If SMPS not working, replace the SMPS. Don't repair it. Because SMPS, switch mode power supply, there is SMPS transformers will run with a very high frequency and lower the voltages. So any small error in the component replacement, it causes the voltage spikes in the DC voltages. That will danger for your computer motherboard components, computer components. So that's why better not to repair the SMPS through the SMPS assumption. Okay, this is if it is a desktop. Remember like a point wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. Okay, check the main power supply, check the power card, check the SMPS, check the SMPS to motherboard connections. Okay, and motherboard to front panel connection. Next, check the SMPS working or not working. If SMPS not working, replace the SMPS. SMPS is working, maybe it is a motherboard issue or power button issue. Take it to the service center. If you think it is motherboard based issue, then take it to the service center so they will find the issues because we can't repair. Of course, this is I am talking like you have to do like that. But generally, so what you will do if your system is not turning on, your desktop is not turning on. So tell I will do like this. I do like. But you really don't go to the system and open the system. You don't do it as a service desk analyst in your organization. You don't open any system generally. In general, I'm talking. Next. Yeah, same issue. System not powering on. System not powering on. But if in case, if it is a laptop, what to do? Desktop I told, then what about the laptop? Your laptop is not turning on. What to do? Okay, desktop is not turning on, just we discuss. Laptop not turning on, what to do? So you have a laptop, you press the power button and it is not turning on. Okay, nothing, no response, no power LED, nothing is there. You wait and nothing. So first connect with the charger. Maybe the battery is drained. Yesterday it is happened to me. So when I'm about to leave, I shut down the laptop. Laptop went for the updates. That time I didn't connect the charger. Generally, only when I shut down, then only I will remove the adapter. But I didn't done like that. So I keep it like that without any connection charger. I'm going to shut down in 10 minutes, so I didn't connect any charger. So when I click on the shutdown, then it is shutdown option not showing, only update is showing. So then I had to click update and shutdown. So it took a lot of time, around 10-15 minutes time, because this update and background and all these things, it took more time and then batteries drained. So when I went to my home at night, I opened my laptop. So it's not turning. It's on first, but later I'm doing some other work. I came back after 1 hour, half an hour, 1 hour. Then I see the laptop is completely off. What is the first thing I done? I connect the power charger. Actually, earlier I thought I connected a charger. I connected a charger and I leave the laptop aside. But I didn't switch on that. Okay, I forget to switch on the charge. Okay. So that's why it is what happened. Battery is drained. No battery, nothing. No charge in the battery. Less than 10%. So laptop not on. It is off. Again, I check it. My charger is not on. So I turn on the charger and check the connection again. Let it charge for another 5-10 minutes. I turn on the laptop, then it is working fine. So you got a problem, laptop not turn on, first connect with the charger. Give some time, 5-10 minutes or 15 minutes to get the battery charge and turn on your laptop. And once laptop is turned on, check is battery is getting charging or not. Wait for some time to get battery charges. At least 70, 80, 90% of battery. At least that is any minimum is required. Okay. Check the battery. And now remove the charger and see the how much time the battery is holding. Sometimes battery faulty. Whenever you remove the charger, system, your laptop is off immediately. Okay, immediately 1 or 2 minutes, less than a minute, it will be turned off. Okay, so that is immediate. Turn off the. Sometimes it will give more time. Means battery is good, only occasionally your battery is drained. Okay, so now change the batteries. Your battery is discharging very quickly. 100% battery is completely drained within the 15-20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes like that. Okay, not a 1 hour, 1.5 hour. You are getting very less time to drain the battery. So definitely change the battery. Next, you connect the power charger to try to power on the laptop. But laptop is not powering on. Earlier it is power on. Then what to do? I told right. Now it is not turning on. So where is the issue? Check the charger side charging LED. Is charging LED is blinking or not? Check the charger LED is blinking or not. Your battery is not there, charger LED also not blinking means maybe your charger problem or a battery, the charger connection pin is there, no? That is called a DC pin. Laptop side charger connection pin is there, no? That is Charger connection pin, that's a DC pin. Okay. So either your charger is not working. So cross verify the charger. Connect this charger to another laptop, connect different laptop, charger to here. Make sure both are same pin type. Very important. Next, charger is not working, buy a new charger. Charger is working, check the DC pin connection. Take it to the service center, they will change that pin. Okay. Next, charger is working. Charger is working. When you connect, it is showing charging LED also blinking. Charging LED is also blinking, but laptop is not turning on. Maybe the button is damaged. Maybe the circuit, like turning on circuit, that is internal circuit damage. Take it to the service center. Nothing to do. So these are the troubleshooting things. If desktop is not turning on, if laptop is not turning. Understand, guys? Okay. Next issue. In boot processing, when you power on the system test itself, right? Post operation system. When you power on the system test itself to make sure all component working or not. Mainly the primary components working or not. If all components are working, okay, it is called a post successful. If all components are working on the screen, it will show something. Okay, either BIOS logo or your system logo, BIOS logo or your system logo, or maybe OS logo or error messages. It will show on the screen. Something on the screen means post is successful. Okay. It may generate a single beep sound, no beep or a single beep. It will give keyboard LED blinks, keyboard LED blinks. Meaning is post is successful. Once post is successful, it go to the next step. What happens if post is failure? Why post is failure? You power on the system do post, power on self-test. Okay. You post failure. Nothing on the screen. You may hear a multiple beep sound, like a long beep, short beep, one long beep, two short beeps, like that, multiple beep sounds you hear. Or no beep sound in case of no BIOS speaker is installed. Okay. Next, no display, nothing on the screen. It's a blank screen. Not even a no signal error. No signal error. No signal means, yeah, maybe a data cable not connected properly. Means your monitor to your system. Connectivity issue. No signal issue. Okay. Not connected properly, graphic loading related issues we can understand. But here nothing on the screen. It's a blank screen, no display, nothing on monitor, no hard disk LED, no keyboard LED blinking. But power LED is blinking. Remember, power LED is blinking. Power LED is blinking means no need to troubleshoot hard SMPS or any other power related troubleshooting, no need to do it. But nothing on the screen. It is post because of post failure. Why post failure? What is post? Power on self test, system test itself to make sure all component working well. Means some component is not working. Okay, there is some component not working. That's why it is post is failure. So that's why you are not getting anything on the screen. Okay, post failure. So what causing these post failures? In most of the cases, the post failure by RAM only. If RAM not working, RAM lose connection, or RAM not working, RAM slots, dust formation causes this post failure. For most of the cases, but not only RAM guys, CPU is there, motherboard, on motherboard components, motherboard power circuit distributions, circuit boards. These are all reason these all can be a reason. On motherboard chipsets faulty, it can be, but most of the cases we blame on the RAM. So maybe RAM is loose connection, RAM is faulty, RAM dust formations. So what to do? Disconnect all the power supply. Remove the RAM from remove the cabin, remove the RAM, clean the RAM edges with eraser, and clean the RAM slots. Insert the RAM and power on your system. Okay, and if not working again, change RAM from that slot to another slot. If another slot is available, change the RAM to that slot. Next, clean the RAM edges with eraser. That is I told you. So this is right. Cross verify the RAM. Is RAM is working or not working? So change the RAM with the new RAM or check the RAM into the other system. It's working or not. If RAM is not working, buy a new RAM. Buy a new RAM. Next. As I said, most of the cases RAM lose connection, RAM dust formation, and other things. RAM not working. Okay. This kind of. But maybe RAM is working. RAM is working good. What to do? Okay. So there is a other. One is the postcards. You have to insert this postcard. Okay. Postcards. Postcards. So you have to insert this postcard into your motherboard PCS slot. Okay. Then turn on your system. Okay. On these postcards, you can see the kind of error messages. Different error messages you can able to see. So go through the manual. What is this error indication? Find out. You can understand which component exactly failure in your motherboard. So that is post. Okay. Once you insert a postcard, turn on the system, it shows some error message. So then you can understand where is the problem. Next. Okay, this postcard is not for home purpose. Generally, for people who do troubleshooting, hardware related troubleshooting, they use this postcards. On motherboard, by default, there is some LED indications. Okay, CPU, RAM, VGA. Okay, boot. These are options asked. For example, RAM LED is blinking. Means the DRAM LED is blinking means there is a RAM faulty issues. VGA LED is blinking means graphic card related or a graphical connection related issue. Yeah, CPU is not blinking means you can't see the blink, CPU start up. Okay. So this is what is the question? If system is nothing on the screen, no display, okay, you may hear a single multiple beeps, sing, long beep and short beep kind of stuff. Okay. So it is a post failure. It is a post failure. Most of the cases RAM only. Next question. If are on the system, on the screen, boot device not found. Bootable device not found. Bootable device not found. Boot device not found. No operating system found. No operating system found. Okay. Boot device not found. No operating system device found. Next. So on the screen, it is showing some error. Meaning is, it's not a power supply issue. It is not a host related issue. Host is successful. So where is the problem? Where is generally operating system? In the hard disk or SSDs. In the hard disk or SSD, your OS is there, right? So, but you are getting device this boot device not found. Okay. Um, Silence make me sick more. Okay, so boot device not found. Okay. So where is your operating system? In the hard disk. If hard disk is not working, so obviously you get this kind of, or maybe voice in the hard disk is corrupted. Either hard disk is not working or voice in the hard disk not working. So how to check it? First you have to go to check the BIOS settings. Through go to BIOS settings, BIOS setup or BIOS settings, and try to find the hard disk details. Okay, check the hard disk information. You can check the hardware information, right? So check the hard disk information. Okay. Is hard disk is yes, means it is voice related issue. Hard disk is no, it's not showing your BIOS, not showing hard disk or your SSD. It means so check the connection. So turn off your system, remove the connection or disconnection, reconnect it. Okay. Check the hard disk, disconnect it, reconnect it, or test the connection, means cross verify. Remove the hard disk and connect it on the system and check. If hard disk is not working, replace the hard disk. No choice. Okay, again, your hard disk is not working, what to do? Remove the hard disk, add a new hard disk. If you are already taken system image backup, what is system image backup means? Entire system, their drivers, users data, settings, everything will be backup. Okay. Sorry, said and keep disconnected. Hard disk is not working, replace the hard disk. Okay. First of all, before replacing, cross verify the hard disk, make sure it is hard disk is not working. Add a new hard disk, replace the hard disk. If you already taken system image backup, you can restore it. If you are not taken, but you are taking data backup, so install the operating system, it will restore them. No backup means you have to install OS, application, that. Hard disk is working. So you find hard disk is working. So it is left. Hard disk is working. Maybe it is OS is corrupted. In OS, bootable files are corrupted. Operating system, bootable files are corrupted. Or operating system is corrupted. Okay, hard disk is working. So it is OS related issue. What to resolve the things? How to resolve it? Now, reboot your system multiple times. Go to the, it will show so it will take you troubleshoot options. There you can go to troubleshoot. Next one is startup repair. Try to go to startup repair. So then maybe if any operating system failure occurs, it will try to repair your system. That's it. Windows keep loading. You power on the system, Windows logo showing and keep loading. Okay. How to do it? Generally, you power on the system, this Windows logo loading symbol is very common. Okay, very common. But it will be closed automatically after 5 minutes or 10 minutes. 5 minutes or after 10 minutes. Even you wait for half an hour, 1 hour. Okay, this Windows keep loading is showing like that only. So what to do? Turn off the system completely. Press the long press button, so system will be off. Again, turn on it. If you got the error same, just wait. Again, turn off it and turn on. If you do multiple times turn on, turn off, it will take you to the advanced options in for troubleshooting. Go to the troubleshooting, advanced options, then go to the startup repair. Once startup repair, then restart. So this is Windows keep loading this. Again, you need to do any connection related issues. Okay. No need to check the power supply. No need to check the hard disk. Of course, we have to check the hard disk. Possible. Windows keep loading means Windows the power on the system. The Windows logo petition. This is Windows keep loading. So I'm going to stop here, guys. Very less members. If it is like that, I will take very small portions only. Or no portions. I will skip it. Okay. Anyway, it is 5:30. Yeah, that's it for today. And you guys should read how to improve the system speed, what is BSOD, what is safe mode from our document, what is an operating system, difference between Windows and Linux, difference between Windows 10 and Windows 11. You guys are read it, I'm skipping that one. So tomorrow we'll go to the new one. That's it. Having